PerkyPlanes and RC here, operating at 2.4 gigahertz. I got the good old coffee. Oh shoot, I drank it all. Alright guys, first of all, just because I have not done it yet, I want to wish you all a happy new year, happy new 2025 to everybody out there watching. I hope you have a wonderful new year and you've got plenty of RC fun and adventures waiting for you. And what I'm diving to, of course, is this Tiger Moth kit over here. That's kind of my new project to start 2025, to see what kind of damage I can do to it before it damages me. So, anyways, going to dive into that in just a second. I want to talk to you guys, too, regarding this particular video series. And it's going to depend, of course, on reception and how things are with this, but we'll definitely proceed through this and step through this as well as I can. I am going to do this in a series of just different update videos. So rather than having, one big long video of the Tiger Moth build or anything like that, it's just going to be a series of just various updates with the actual kit itself. Showing you, challenges and things, showing you like the fuselage section of the build, the wing part of the build, so on. So we're just going to kind of go through this in stages. If you follow my Cloud Ranger build and my Balsa Beaver project that I was doing, same general format. So we're just going to kind of keep with the little updates and just go with that. So this would be the first major update to the Tiger Moth, and let's get into it. Okay, first thing I want to talk about is I had to do a little bit of a modification here to my workbench. At least from this section here, you can kind of see that, of course, there's the wall, and then, of course, here is the very end of the workbench itself. And you can see the plans there extend well past that. So I went ahead and bought me some plywood, cut it to size the best I could, and have that kind of laid on my workbench here to sort of work on this. So there is a little bit of an overhang on this plywood piece here, so I figure we'll see how it performs. I may put like an extra additional brace or something to kind of keep it up there, so we'll just see how it goes. So yes, so anyways, this is what we got going on here with the Tiger Moth. You can of course see the plans, there in the background, starting with the fuselage section first. Don't mind the mess there. So yeah, starting with the fuselage first, and then we'll kind of proceed after that point. So what I've been doing here, I've been keeping most all the long pieces, balsa sticks, balsa triangles, all that stuff in the box for right now. And I've been kind of going through the box and trying to separate things and trying to put like things together or similar numbered things together. So just to kind of give you an idea, like this is the 170 set of pieces. This is 160s. I've only found one of those so far. 150. Going down here, here's some of the 20s. Here is the 30s and the 40s, which looks like a lot of like formers and stuff, and so on. So just trying to group like numbers together. Thought I would do it in groups of 10, 1 through 10, 11 through 20, so on. Something like that, or excuse me, 11 through 19, and so on. So just trying to group like things together by number. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And like I said, just kind of keeping all the bigger pieces in the box itself for right now. A couple other challenges that I'm seeing right now with doing the Tiger Moth build. And this probably isn't a huge thing, but it is something that I have noticed with this particular airplane, which I have not encountered yet. And that is, well, you see a problem here. So, just an FYI, when I did the Cloud Ranger, something such as the elevator horizontal stabilizer was all printed together on one sheet. Okay, it was all printed on one sheet. And you can see here, you're getting like basically 2/3 of it, and then it cuts it off. Or if I go over here to the plans, you know, that's how it is on there as well. If I kind of scroll down, there is no continuation of that. And actually, this is a good example here too, because if you look, here's of course the wing part of the plans, and if I scroll down, again, it's about, you know, half or 2/3 of the actual thing itself. You know, rather than getting a whole sheet of just the elevator that I can work with, I have basically just like a 2/3 or half a section to work on, and I basically have to mirror that on the other side. So, I think I had seen where some plans are like that. So, and that's kind of a new thing for me, especially with being one of my next builds. So, I think in that case, I'm probably just going to have to figure out a way of doing a copy and like an inverse of this, or flipping the image around so I get the duplicate, so I have something to work off of. So there's that one little challenge. And let me show you another challenge as well that I have noticed. Okay, so what I got here is, of course, the other side of the box with the remaining pieces here that I'm, you know, still kind of going through. What I'm noticing is some of this stuff. Broken off pieces. You know, a couple little shards of balsa wood and things like that. So that makes me wonder, you know, what here is broken at this point. What pieces that, you know, actually got broke or whatever. There's a really nice one there. So it makes me kind of wonder, like I said, what pieces of this are broken? Am I going to have to sort of fabricate some pieces because they got broken during years of transport and different environments and things like that? Because I don't know the history of this kit, aside from the fact that it came from Bob. So that itself presents a challenge. And these, honestly, they may be nothing. I mean, they may just be, it may just be a broken piece off one of those sheets that has like the wing ribs or something. And maybe it's just a irrelevant piece at this point. I don't really know. So really won't know that until I start diving more into it. So that's where we're kind of at with the Tiger Moth. Like I said, just going to take my time and sort of go through things. Let me put this to the side here. So, but yeah, that's kind of where things are at with this. All right, guys. Well, that's all for me for this Tiger Moth update. I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.